Talk about the luck factor.
Right.
You know, where they hit the ball. You know, that day, every time somebody did hit a ball hard or semi-hard, it was at somebody.
Right.
You know, and you think about, yeah, you make good pitches, but something else is in play here, maybe. And, you know, and as I look back on the game, I think, wow, caught this break, caught that break. But early in the game specifically, I remember Paul O'Neill in my game making a diving catch in the first inning. I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys right now. I remember your game. You had it working pretty early in your game, but I remember a 3-2 count later in the game, maybe.
Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor, where you ran the count to 3-2, and Tim McClellan was the home plate umpire that day.
Tough umpire. Very
tough
umpire.
You were spot on that day, but Molitor had a good eye too.
The 1-1 to Molitor. A fastball just missed outside.
And you know, throwing a pitch right there. I mean, literally right there, and he calls it a ball.
2 balls and a strike. The crowd reacts with every pitch. Tim McClellan's going to have a lot of help these last 3 innings.
And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Because now you get 3-2 and you're going, what the heck is going on here? Because you don't want to lose the perfect game. But then I throw the exact same pitch. And he swings over it. And to me, that was like you said, O'Neill's blind drive.
Yeah, when you got past that point, I knew you had.
Well, the one thing that stood out was that Ron Coomer, when he hit that bullet. I mean, he hit a bullet. 1 hop.
Swung on and lined on a hop. Knocked down by Knobloch. Fields, turns, throws, got him.
Just smoked him. And it just deadened right there. You know, and then threw a strike to first base. And basically those 2 were the only things that really stood out in my game. Other than that, I had it going.
We don't realize what could happen, you know, to us until we do this happens to us. Dugout is sort of happy and go lucky, you know, you're talking, looking around and everything like that, having fun. I wasn't having any damn fun. The only time I was happy when I was on the mound.
He continues his pitching charm through the 7th, and now it's the 8th inning.
I believe it's going to happen. It's going to happen. If it's not, it doesn't. But you got to try for it anyway, and hopefully things work out for your flavor.
You're thinking about it early. You know, there was a rain delay in my game.
It is starting to rain.
Once the rain delay was over and I came back and had a quick inning, I thought, okay, here we go. And once you get through 5 innings, you start thinking about it. And the crowd starts to react to it. So, you know, you hear that. Even though pitchers, a lot of times, you know, the Kevin Costner movie, For the Love of the Game, you know, that light switch in his head that he puts on and you block out the crowd. Yeah, that's kind of true, but you still hear the crowd.
You're beating yourself up inside because you want it so bad. You know what's going on. It's there.
18 in a row for David Wells, pitching a perfect game through 5.5.
There's so much going through your mind that, to me, it's, you know, which way do you go? What do you trust in your mindset? What do you feel? So I went looking for a conversation. I would sit, they'd get up, leave. I'd walk down the tunnel or down the dugout. It was just like that. Nobody said nothing. It was just, you know, it's kind of eerie because you're in your own little world now.
And the crowd here at Yankee Stadium, 64,517, will be roaring on every pitch.
I knew I had a no-hitter going. After the 7th, Mickey came in the dugout, and I sort of bumped him a little bit. I said, Mick, look at the scoreboard. Wouldn't it be something? 2 more innings to go? I shouldn't have said anything because after that, I said that it was like a morgue to me. Nobody would talk to me. They wouldn't sit by me. That was their way they wanted it. You know, I didn't. I don't believe in jinxes. If it happens, it happens.
You also think about the pressure that's on them. You know, I could see it in their faces, and I could see they don't want to be the one that makes a mistake or boots a ball or makes a bad throw. And I think the loudest cheer I heard in that game was when Chuck Knobloch, in my particular game, went up the middle, backhanded the ball, and threw a strike to first base.
No, Chuck Knobloch stole a hit from Vidro.
It's probably the loudest cheer because the nerves of the crowd, the nerves of the players, and of course everybody's focus is on the pitcher. But I think sometimes it's tougher for the fielders because they don't know what's going to happen next.
The crowd made me nervous. If I threw a ball like that far outside, ball's a ball. And they're screaming and yelling, you know, screaming at the umpire. You know, something that when you get in that situation, I mean, they just turn the volume up to the highest level. That's what it's like out there.